Yeah, I love that success. Like we don't have to be successful. We just have to give it a try. That is to me one of the most important ways that faith informs my justice work is to think of this as an extremely long, extremely ancient arc towards justice. I mean, we're dealing with the same things that the prophets were hierarchies and the taking of power and the oppression of those who have nothing to fight back with.
That's
Um,
and,
but
and
there
in
we
the New
go.
Testament, one of the things that's not widely acknowledged is that the the Romans, the powers that be, were well known for their desecration of the earth.
Mm,
In other words, in New Testament time, everybody knew that power corrupted not just human relationships, but the world of nature in which we're living. That was a common assumption. The Romans were these great polluters and desecrators of the land. And so that was, and that's not always understood when we try to imagine ourselves back into the world in which the first generations of Christians were living. They were living in a polluted, desecrated earth. They just took it for granted, and that the Romans were doing that.
yeah. The idea that we are fighting against the pull of empire.
That's right.
Yeah.
The New Testament has it as principalities and powers. That there are these evil forces, these anti-natural, anti-human forces loose in the world. Where do they come from and how you explain it is a whole different thing, but they're real. And so we are not contending just with flesh and blood, but with principalities and powers. That
Mm.
there's all and these read Walter Wink sometime that you can't really understand the New Testament unless you understand principalities and powers.
Mm. Yeah.
Back in the
Um,
60s, we used to call this the system.
the system, yeah. The man.
Right?